vibrating.
Is vibrating.
One minute absolute silence.
1 minute absolute silence.
Feel you are feeling everywhere.
Feel you are present everywhere.
With absolute silence.
With absolute I am.
I am the way.
I am the way.
I am my Father one.
I and my Father are one.
You are like Muhai.
You are like blue sky.
I'm here.
Everywhere.
Inside the body.
Inside the body.
Outside.
Outside the body.
Body, TV, our name.
Body is the TV of all TVs.
Radio.
And radio of radios.
Computer.
Computer of computers.
iPhone.
Telephone of telephones.
Broadcasting house.
Broadcasting house.
Wi-Fi.
Byway.
Where are TV? Where are TV?
Where are the TVs?
Any form.
They are in the program.
And I am TV. Form in the TV.
And the program is revealed in the TV.
Likewise.
Likewise.
The one in the body.
You are in the body.
Out of body.
And out of the body.
Now feel your physical body.
Now feel your physical body.
But pulsation.
With pulsation.
Whatever hanging tangent.
You are forever young and eternal.
With the birth of body,
With the birth of the body,
you are not born.
you are not born.
With the birth of body,
With the growth of the body,
you are not born.
you are not growing.
With the birth of body,
With the death of the body,
you cannot die.
you cannot die.
Who are forever hanging,
You are forever young and eternal.
who are not body.
You are not the body.
All who have body.
Although you have a body, Sarasvataya Shantir Vishve Deva Shantir Brahma Shanti Sarvatvam Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shantireti
Om.
Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om. Hari Om. How many have felt consciousness? I don't mind.
Felt pulsations, raise your hand.
I dependent.
Collect. Thoughtfulness, you're a joy to know by everyone whose life you've ever touched. That's why you wish the happiness that you deserve so much. I was
Right.
waiting for the rhyme. Love and devotion, Prakash Ananda. Address, telephone number, complete. Now this is,
$100.
last night he gave $100. The night before he also had something he gave to you. An offer for some herbs. Something else.
This is the blue sky.
No?
This is the blue sky. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah! Wait a minute. This is one of these.
You hold it one way and the sand pours down and makes pictures. Yeah.
In sunset. Dharma Megha Samadhi.
Oh.
Now you turn it in.
Turn it and wait till the bubbles come up and leave it that way and it drips down through the bubbles.
Another one. This is Cards and Letters Day. God's love is great.
Oh, mom.
Bless you, Ted.
Ted?
Ted,
Ted. Oh, the fellow you said you need last night. He was
Ted
sitting
wants to
here.
have you bless him with a Sanskrit name.
Oh, that's done with the fire.
Ah.
Sanskrit name. Okay. I will meditate also of thy work and talk of thy doings. That's a psalm. Sometimes you need to find a place where you can ease away the little cares and burdens that come from day to day. A peaceful moment just for you to know that He is there, a time to share His presence in the heart of every prayer. A quiet time that's all your own to think and meditate. And remember for a moment, God's love for you is great.
Oh, very fine.
This is a card about meditation. That's great. This world is...
In the same way you meditate morning, evening, and feel body out sitting.
In the same way, meditate morning and evening and feel the body of electricity.
And although possibly
Although pulsation
I
is...
get nothing, but same as the same.
Pulsation is pulsation, but it's never the same.
One is of pain,
Pulsation of the fan,
one is of iPhone,
of the phone,
that is outside.
of the light.
The more you meditate,
The more you meditate,
the more nothing.
the more you will feel pulsation.
And when you go by car, by walking,
You can go by car
Or
or by
walking.
walking.
1 hour walking,
1 hour walking,
you cannot walk more than 5, 6, 10 miles.
you can't walk more than 5 or 6 or 10 miles.
And by car,
But by car,
10 minutes.
you can get there in 10 minutes.
And by point airplane,
And by aeroplane, you can get anywhere.
and in India,
From here to India,
I went only 4 hours.
by plane takes 24 hours.
By telephone,
By telephone,
1 minute.
1 minute, maybe.
By taxi,
By psyche,
no minute.
no minutes.
But then,
The pulsation is fast.
okay. Any question? You have a paper?
All kinds of paper, either chanting Ramayana or your story, which is just to remind you like 8 pages or 7 full ones. Wow.
Guruji, the front I think was with the Sanskrit thing.
About what you do.
What work do you do?
Building manager.
Building manager?
Vishnu.
Vishwa.
Oh. I had made it. Karma,
Karma.
yogi,
Yogi.
karma, yogi.
No, Prakashananda. Karma Yogi. Any translation?
That way.
Karma Yogi.
No, nobody can.
Nothing more to say. Karma Yogi. You're friend with Prakash, is that how you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Hi,
God is the great Karma Yogi.
Mahatma Gandhi was one way. Mahatma Gandhi was
Mahatma Gandhi was a Karma Yogi.
But who have Pitali, how many days?
7 full unto 8.
Okay. What incarnation of what?
What incarnation of God is first?
When you have baby,
You have a baby.
and how know
How to know
baby
the baby?
without about the baby
How to know about the condition of the baby
by mind?
by means of its mind?
What type of mind?
What type of mind?
You can know all life.
You can know about the child's whole life.
Very like like Mahatma Gandhi,
That baby will be like Mahatma Gandhi
Namath Mahdi,
or Raman Maharshi
or Washington,
George Washington,
Thai,
or Christ.
I thought of what baby.
Christ also was a baby.
Thai,
Or Hitler.
what type of mind?
What type of mind?
For finding fish.
Therefore the mind is like a fish,
All the fish is action.
always the fish is moving, restless,
And opposite sign,
and the Pisces has the two fish in opposite directions,
when you are going,
but when you reverse them, they create a wholeness, a circle.
for fish Sunday, how you know God is in you?
How to know God is in you?
No way,
No way,
but after of my mind.
except by the mind.
You, when you God is in you,
When God is in you,
who become creative.
you become creative.
Yes,
You have creation
and mission,
and wisdom,
and know why where you are going.
and you know what way you are moving.
For finally
Therefore, first incarnation
and you,
in you,
not outside,
not outside,
not anybody else.
and not anybody else's incarnation,
When you,
but the first incarnation of God in you
wait,
is as a fish.
I have made only a party.
Thus I have made a story for you.
I hope you buy. Because I want to say,
I hope you like it because it is your story. The title is The Universe of Being and Becoming.
the mind at some moment to become something,
The moment you become something,
you are unhappy.
you are unhappy with that thing.
Because you want to become more.
Mind wants to become something more.
At some moment you marry,
The moment you marry,
you want another type of
doesn't
mind.
take long, you're ready for another type of guy.
No when.
No end to the lineup of that one.
How to become happy?
Then how to become happy?
Don't wait.
No way.
Until you until
Until you have incarnation of God
and you
in you
only me.
through the fish. Being and becoming are the two movements of the body and mind. These two movements of the body and mind are like coming and going somewhere. Your body and mind cannot stop coming and going, being and becoming.
I believe you.
This is everybody's story. The moment you become this, that very same moment you want to become that. Otherwise, you do not feel happy. The moment you come here, that very moment you want to go there. That is to say, somewhere, anywhere else. The movement is the inherent nature of the body and mind. You can stop for the time being the movement of the body, but you cannot stop the movement of your mind. Your mind is always somewhere else, never here except for a moment or two. And although you like something very much, your mind can have even a world tour at the very same time. When you are poor, living hand to mouth, then, to be satisfied, you want a cup of tea and a piece of dry toast. Then you feel happy.
Right. I've been happy.
Very happy. But after having tea and toast for a while, you're not happy anymore. Now you want a full meal. And after you have a full meal every day, you become hungry for a house. And when you have a house, you're not happy because your house still has no furniture. A boy or a girl wants to become a student. When you are a student, you want to become the teacher or professor. But when you become the professor, you must become the principal. When you are an ordinary politician, you want to become mayor. If and when you become the mayor, you want to be governor, and when you become governor, now you have to be the vice president or president. If you are a disciple or student, you want to become the guru. When you become a guru, you want to become Sadguru, and if and when you become the Sadguru, you want to become the Son of God. When you become the Son of God, you want to become God. And when you become God, you want to become absolute God. It goes on. When you're a servant in a company or a firm, you want to become supervisor. Being supervisor, you want to be boss. Becoming boss, you're not happy without spreading your offices all over the world. The daughter wants to become mother. The mother wants to become grandmother. Same with the son, to be father, and father to be grandfather. In short, in this way, every aspect of individual life and every brand of business, without any exception, is a race course of beings and becomings. I want to ask you, do you know any exception to this rule? If you know, please inform me, because I do not know. It will be new knowledge for me. Many people want to stop the race course of being and becoming of the body and mind. But I ask you, do they become successful? Have you heard of anybody who did not want to become something or other? An ordinary priest wants to become bishop. The bishop, archbishop, and cardinal. The archbishop or cardinal want to become the pope, and the pope, he wants to become Jesus Christ. Every brand of life is full of this race course of being and becoming. Many people are doing prayers to God to stop their being and becoming, but their prayers are not helpful. Many people have written many books on the subject of being and becoming, and they recommend a world with no being or becoming. They advocate not being or becoming this or that, but you cannot stop the race course of being and becoming, because this topic of stopping being and becoming is yet another type of being and becoming. You have to understand the real nature of being and becoming. Why has Mother Nature empowered you with this power of being and becoming? First, you have to search whether that process of being and becoming is natural or unnatural. Then you can do something. Hunger, thirst, sleep, waking, dreaming, these are natural. You cannot stop them. You have to follow them if you want to be happy. Anything which is unnatural, like drinking, smoking, taking any type of intoxicating drug, that you can stop. Although you may have a difficult time, There is always the possibility to stop them, but you cannot stop those things which are natural. You cannot stop your breathing, can you? The nature, the universe of being and becoming belongs to the body and mind. The principle of I am, or consciousness, is always beyond the body and mind. Although seemingly consciousness is part of the psychosomatic machine. But pure consciousness, pure awareness, is always beyond the body and mind, because it is present when your body and mind were not born. Although psychosomatic consciousness is physical consciousness, and derives from the food and water which we eat and drink in quality and quantity, seemingly in physical nature, yet pure consciousness or pure awareness is eternally beyond the psychosomatic mechanism. In the movable, portable radio, the program seems to be moving, although the program is everywhere in the atmosphere, which is not moving. The same thing can be told about the TV. The program is omnipresent in the atmosphere, although the program seems to be moving in the portable TV. In the same way, pure awareness, pure consciousness is omnipresent, beyond any being or becoming. Due to identity with the body and mind, the I am, or consciousness, seems to be passing through the process of being and becoming, of coming and going. Pure awareness, pure consciousness is omnipresent and does not need to move anywhere, because it is always and everywhere present. If you meditate on the Absolute in the form of I am, then you can be in absolute beingness, which is beyond.
What's up, boss? I want to tell you.
First of all, I want to tell you,
Don't believe. Eat feeding.
nobody
Eat.
creates
Eat feeding.
this feeling.
Oh, tired of something missing.
There is a feeling of something missing
You cannot avoid.
you cannot avoid.
And although missing many things,
Although we are missing many things,
but something missing terribly.
but something we feel is missing terribly,
You cannot stand it.
and you cannot tolerate that.
I want to commit suicide,
You want to commit suicide,
homicide,
homicide,
excessive.
or some other destructive action.
You cannot add.
You cannot help that.
But how avoid?
How to avoid this feeling?
Some people want to think.
Some people want to drink to avoid it.
Not
That doesn't work.
narcotic.
Taking narcotics
Not
does not work.
and psychotic.
Taking
I got it.
psychotic
That